that lane.
But you're right, they don't have a lot of reserve time to think about this either.
Snapfire.
That would be the comfort.
Snapfire.
I think he's going to storm.
Just give me Snapfire, please. Please, 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 please.
It's like right down to
No,
second.
I don't deserve this.
Something new.
I don't deserve this. Is this FBZ's?
Big wrap around, Jonathan. Ward being placed. They've got the vision. Zephyr, I wouldn't talk that early, sir. TI is not guaranteed yet. Zephyr, he's going to get caught out. There's your TI, Zephyr. Right into the arrow. Cuckoo's going to try and protect them on the Aphotic Shield. They've saved the day. Zephyr's still alive. Yopaj is the one in trouble. He'll back off, but it's a 5v5 engagement. SCA Starless Cuckoo now. He's the one in danger. He's going to drop. They take down the Master. Oh, and that's exactly to compensate, Jonathan.
Oh, Mike. Why you
Nobody brought up friends. Well, yeah, nobody brought it up, John. You keep trying to tell us you have all these friends that you keep going out with. Just relax. We all know you're sitting at home, just on your bed, you know, doing your thing. This top lane, we are going to see Cuckoo go down on the...
Since Tim's misses out, and that does allow Carl to survive. He doesn't manage to cancel off the salve on Yopaj, and oh, there you go.
Yeah, never mind. First one was just a calibration arrow, John. Second one always hits. Out of this triangle, but Gabby, he's got the vision. In fact, they might try to force the fight, but the arrow landed on Carl, not allowing the epicenter to complete. He still pops in the end and tries to move in on Yopaj with Cuckoo there with the Arena Spear. Yopaj, he's still fine. Disruption's going to come out from Scam. Sharpshooter, it's going to be taken by FBZ, but he still ends up dropping. FBZ now, very, very low, needs a way out, but he's going to go down to boot. T1, what a great burrow strike from Carl. They'll have the follow-up and they'll just keep it going. This is exactly what T1 needed. They won't find Tim's, but they got a 3-for-0 trade. Still pump faking the epicenter. Boom, just patiently waiting for the jump in. Carl still not going for it, but now maybe this time he will commit into the burrow strike. They've got FBZ controlled up. They even found Japoy. Disruption. It'll buy a bit of time for the Dragon Knight, but they'll lose FBZ. And T1, it seems like the patience may end up paying off as they'll find 2 for nothing. And they found 2 cores on top of that, John. FBZ and Jackie both end up dropping. T1, they want more. Cuckoo will go for a bit of a chase. He might just find Skem here on the Shadow Demon. And that should be a third to come out as even the neutrals helping out by copying the arrow. Skem, he'll just be surrounded. The T1, they'll get exactly what they wanted.
Great use of...
They'll have a BKB on the way soon for Gabby, and that might just be around the time where you want to start really moving in and getting aggressive as T1. Bottom lane, who have they got? FBZ, or rather Yopaj, has been caught on the DK, and he's gonna die. Carl once again with a great setup on the Sand King. And Boom Esports, they may not be able to find any form of a trade, as Carl is still walking away. They are on the chase, but it seems like just position. But T1 are very patient here on the low ground, just waiting as they break the smoke on FBZ. But Whitemon getting jumped. In fact, never mind FBZ. He's gone too far. He's going to get blown up immediately. In the meantime, Whitemon, he'll have the borrowed time to survive as they even found Skem on the Shadow Demon. And T1, they can just keep it going. Carl kind of walked back the wrong way. Not going to be able to catch out Yopaj. But they do go for an immediate smoke up once again as 5. Into the Roshan pit, I guess. They did smoke into Phantasm Illusions. Tim's? No, Tim still gets caught out. He'll drop the Mirana, it seems, as he tries to leap away, but it's not going to be enough.
And that's the opening for Roche. Doesn't take too long with Gabby having that Deso up. Gabby is starting to get pretty massive. The BKB makes it hard for the side of Boom to hold him down, and this kind of boils back to maybe a lack of teamfight. But really good at single fight control, though.
They're going to try and still hear Yopaj. He's already in, but he's a bit too early to the party. BKB's popped. Who clicks faster? Carl, he's got the epicenter. Jackie, he's the fastest clicker on the map right now. He's got the Aegis, but Carl setting up for a secure team fight. They already kill off Yopaj. And they even found the Timber Saw. Looks like Zephyr's feeling like the real sniper today, John.
Oh yeah, he's
slowly making their way over, but there's going to be a counter smoke now from T1. Question is, do they want to force the fight, or is this a smoke to retreat? Lines are drawn out. They want to go through the mid lane and wrap around the long way. Or even Carl trying to bait in the mid lane as now they have successfully done so. FBZ, he's going to get caught immediately. He'll try to survive with the BKB out, and he may have just done so. T1, they'll keep going. Skem, he's the first to go down as Boom, they will just try to retreat without these BKBs.
But still holding that high ground with Gabby here.
He's got that Daedalus, John. He's just hoping someone walks past. A support preferably, but he'll try on FBZ. Arrow gonna land on Whitemon. That might be the opening they're looking for, but Cuckoo, he's gonna BKB up and just back off. Instead, they'll go after the Abaddon. And it's something. Not the greatest kill in the world, but it is certainly a start here for Boom.
Might be in a bit more of an awkward spot. Roche in about 1 second.
And they go, Cuckoo. He got spotted out on the Mars. That'll force the buyback from Whitemon, but look at them time with so much damage being pumped out. Oh, they just melt. Whitemon, he bought back for this. Or last game around. Moonlight Shadow, Carl, this would be a massive kill if they can find it and they'll make the jump in, but they've got no stun out. Marina's gonna be down. Cuckoo, he'll be there to save the day as Carl will turn around now with an FB center onto Jackie, but he'll man up and fight on the Chaos Knight. He's fine, at least for now, but he might just lose the Aegis. In fact, never mind, the armor toggles are enough. He'll survive another day. But I can't say the same for Skem, but they'll be happy with that team fight. A 1-for-1 in the favor of Boom Esports. And they might just... He has the Aegis up though, John. 2 lives still available, and I think Boom Esports are more than happy to force another fight if they wish. Arrow. Oh, it's gonna land on Gabby. They've got Gabby stunned up. Do they have enough follow-up for him though? They're gonna go off the backside instead. They want Cuckoo down. Gabby, he's falling and he's gone. Oh, Cuckoo is still trying, but Jackie's just rushing right forward. There's no getting up for T1. Oh, and a rogue arrow from Tim's landing on the +1 of T1. That is not what you wanted to see if you're a T1 fan.
Gabby, he sees some spell use while the Moonlight's up, sees that break in invis. They know what they want to do. Are collapsing onto FBZ though. Good position for T1, but Boom do hold the high ground. They're not going to be able to force that fight. Instead, just taking over jungle, though they spot Tim's.
They are spotting Tim's indeed, but he'll just leap away. Gabby's still trying, but just unable to catch
They
him.
could push. They're too far.
They are very, very far right now. Yopaj, he's just going to move into the tier 3 mid tower. In the meantime, FBZ is still fighting. They do get Skem, but they're losing their objectives. T1, they need to go back and defend right now, but they are still trying to fight this one out, but they're finally onto Yopaj, who's going to BKB TP away.
Going to give those openings. They're going to play it really safe unless someone really slips up. We'll have to see who will push the issue first. But everyone knows Roshan's going to be that next big objective. Overwhelming blink up on Yopaj. You talked about so much HP on a CK. Right, look at Yopaj. 5.2k with 16 plus 12 armor. This guy's not going to die anytime soon in the front line here.
Beautiful. You love to see it. It's Moonlight Shadow. Oh, Carl. He's the target they've been looking for such a long time, and the Burrow Strike is out already, so they know they can catch him. Carl gonna try to run. There's your overwhelming blink out. He'll go for the TP attempt. He might just make it, but no, he is stuck and he is set to die. Did he cancel his own TP?
He had BKB up, Dragon Tail couldn't connect, and I don't think Reality Rift interrupts. They couldn't get Chaos Ball through spell immunity.
When they go, they want more. They're gonna find Cuckoo here on the Mars. That'll be 2 down. At least both have buyback here for T1, but they... There you go. Again, very difficult to try and defend this against that Ancient Black Dragon here from Japoy. Jackie hitting like an absolute truck as well. So much HP to try and go through here for Gabby, as he's gonna actually jump in.
What?
Gabby, I'm not sure about that, Gabby. He's gonna have to back off at a great arena. Cuckoo, he may have saved the day, but at least find the Aegis of the CK first. The Yopaj gonna keep going. Onto the TA they go. Gabby in big trouble, and he's gone. He'll buy back immediately, but they've got to keep the fight going here. T1 cannot back off. Their racks are just going down here to Jackie, who's just focusing on objectives, as they might find Cuckoo. He does not survive through it. He'll buy back as well, but they're against Megas now. Can they keep this team fight going? A nice bushwhack from Zephyr. They'll jump in again. Yopaj, he's just so tanky. He's taken no damage here, as they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink with this Dragon Knight. He will not die. There's another arrow out onto Carl, who's going to try to run, but it won't matter. They're against Megas. Boom Esports, they know this. They want to go right after the jugular. Into the tier 4 towers they go. Voice lines are coming out. Burrow Strike epicenter there from Carl, or rather than just the Burrow Strike. They'll find FBZ, but can you keep Gabby alive? It does seem like they can. The Schem will purge him up. Carl and Gabby still trying to defend this Ancient. Yopaj gonna jump in, but they've caught out this Chaos Knight Jackie. He needs some help right here, right now. Still trying to run, but he can't survive through it. The T1, they'll hold on to this Ancient for now, even against. You can always go into that the Aghanim Scepter for the TA if you want, so Gabby can just kind of roam across the map whenever he wants. But top lane, Carl has been spotted. Yopaj has the ward down for the vision into the Dragon Tail and the arrow. Carl's gone. Tips out from Schem. Tips out from Yopaj. Everyone's tipping Carl now. But he does have buyback. He's not out of this game yet. In they go. Again, tier 4 towers are still standing. Megas are incoming. It's just such a hard defense for T1. They've got to commit that buyback on Carl. Gabby. We find Cuckoo. He's going to make the jump in, and Carl, he will commit the buyback. And we go for the fight. Cuckoo still falling low. He'll try into the Dragon Knight. Yopaj, he'll take no damage once again. They've got to look for the backside. Carl, he'll pop the epicenter. He might at least find Schem on the Shadow Demon. That'll be one, but it's a 4v4 scenario as Schem. He'll commit the buyback. Yopaj, he's still frontlining for his team, just not dying. They move in again onto the tier 4 tower. That'll be one gone. Carl, I'm not sure why you're trying to deny these tier 4 towers off right now. It's not the time, sir. Your second tier 4 under siege, but it's a very slow process. His arrow does land onto Whitemore with no borrowed time. He's just gone. He'll commit the buyback too. But that second tier 4 tower, it's not gonna last. Not very long anyway. Problem is the Dragon Form is down. They'll make the jump in on Jackie. They'll try to go after the Chaos Knight. FBZ though is there to defend as they kill off Zephyr. He'll commit the buyback of the Hoodwink, but they are running very low on lives now on T1 as they jump in again. Boom Esports, who are we targeting? The Ancient's going down anyway. The Creeps are getting the job done. Bushwhacker's there though, holding 2 down. They're still trying, but Jackie, he's onto the Ancient. He's done with this game. And Boom Esports get a 2-1 victory over T1. And I'll tell you what, John, that second major slot, it is still completely open for any team.
It is such a tight race for the majors here in Southeast Asia. Such a great series coming out from Boom and T1. You can see how relieved Boom is. They don't have too much leeway here, Mike. They forfeited the game versus NGX.